Hey everybody, welcome to my family room. This is Strength Cardio Core, aka HIIT. If you want it to be high intensity, you can absolutely make it so. Today, all you need is one weight, something that you can hold in your hand. And if you don't have a weight you can hold, say it's a medicine ball, or an odd piece of laundry detergent, you can put it in a towel to do the one drill with a rope. So that's what you need today. You absolutely, regardless of that, need a towel to wipe your sweat, and we're going to be flipping things all over the place today. And a chair, something to step up on. That's always optional, but absolutely get a little bit deeper into our glutes and thighs if you use that. All right, team, you can set all your equipment out to the side. Just make sure nothing's really around you right now for warm-up. You will need your chair in about 4 minutes, 4-ish minutes, maybe 3 minutes, okay? So feet hip width apart. Let's just bring our hands by our sides, close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths on your own through your nose, filling from the bottom up, meaning filling from the belly and then the ribs and then up to the chest as we inhale. A couple more. Maybe use the next breath to set an intention for this class or how you want to feel as you move throughout the day. On your last breath, or maybe you're already done, inhale both arms out and up to the sky. Keep your hands up there, continue to breathe, and just reach. Getting some opening through the side body. Reach. A couple more on each side. Nice. Now keep your feet hip width apart. You're going to bend your knees and round your back. So you're in forward flexion here. As you inhale, your hands go behind you, open up your chest. I want you to exhale. It's very modern dance. So just let it flow through you, but you're flexing, you're rounding your spine, which you're going to see a little later as an option. And that's what our spines are meant to do. So if this feels uncomfortable for you as you round, you might want to do a little bit more of it. 2 more like that. You're pushing down into the floor and engaging your glutes as you rise up. You can stay up here right now. Good job, guys. Easy does it. Take your right hand down, reach your left hand up, and we're just going to go deeper into that side bend. So unshrug your top shoulder, soften your knees, and reach. You can look down towards the ground if you'd like. And then switch, other hand up, reach, just opening up, feeling this expansion from the hip to the right side of your ribs. Nice, and easy roll the shoulders. Good, just 2 more, just shake things out. We got lots of shoulders on deck, lots of everything, honestly, on deck today. A little bit of everything. Please roll out your wrists. So if you see I do these little magician fingers. Yeah, good. Other way. And then I want you to put your fingers down. Just point them straight down for me, yep. And then you're gonna go pinky finger, can you see that? Ring, roll it in, and then open them up. So you're gonna feel that nice stretch in your extensors, right? Woo, yeah. All right, guys, throw your hands down. Let's do some squats. Let's get into it. Your feet are hip bone width apart, so pretty narrow, not crazy wide for now. You maintain that neutral spine. We're not gonna do a ton of these. Just maybe 4 more. As you rise up, pushing the ground away, feeling that recruitment or engagement of your quads and glutes. Only 2 more for me. Yep. Hold this one down right here. Hold. Take your hands a little lower than the shoulders. This is from Move Your Asana. You're going to take your right arm open, squeeze shoulder blade to spine. Exhale, close. You go at your pace. Open and close. So you're getting this movement in the mid-back where you should feel your shoulder blade kind of meet your spine, but you're not moving your hips or your knees. So when your hand gets as far back as you can, try to reach a little bit further back, get a little bit more rotation, and see if you can do that without shifting from the pelvis. Just about 10 more seconds, gang. You're doing great. Good job. 1 more, and then we're gonna hit the chair or your elevated surface with your hands first. So check this out. You'll see this later as part of a drill, but for now it's just warm up. Shoulders over the wrist, you're in a high plank. Squeeze your bottom. Hold here for 2 more seconds. You guys know how to plank. Good. You're gonna shift back, bend your knees into crouching cat with your spine nice and long. And then you're gonna shift forward in your plank. Inhale, exhale. There you go. Inhale, exhale. Now I'm keeping my heels up, but if you're able to put the soles of your feet down, go for it. I cannot do that with the angle of my chair. But some people, it just depends on the height of your box and also the mobility you have in your ankles, right? And the flexibility you have in your Achilles and your calves. There's lots of factors going on here. It's good. Squeeze your abs and your glutes as you come right back into that plank. You have 2 more. That should feel pretty darn good. 1 more. And then just for fun, hold here and let's do a right knee reptile pulse for 10, 9, you got it. You can look straight down at your chair. 7, 6, abs in tight. 5, 4, nice. 3, 2, put that foot down, second side, pulsing for 10. Try to get your knee touching your elbow or even your shoulder. 7, 6, 5, good job guys. 4, 3, this is it on this. 2, and 1. Foot down, walk your feet in, go ahead and have a seat. We're going to be placing our ankles up on the chair, getting a little bit of our backside activated. So heels up, toes to the sky. Take an inhale, imprint your low back into the floor, and then lift your hips. Whew. There you go. Toes are still pointing straight up to the sky, and I just want you to go down an inch, up an inch. Yep, that's it. That's it for now. It gets a little more intense in a second. So can you, I know if your chair is cutting your ankles, you know, you might have to soften your knees, but if your legs are super straight, contract your quads for me. Yep, those guys. Good job. 5 like that. 4, you're doing great. 3, holding at the top. Now this is pretty advanced. You've seen this before, but do your best. You're going to pick one knee up, bring it into your chest, and set it down. So just do your best on that. You can let your arms float down. I tend to put mine up so that I don't push on the ground with my arms, but whatever works for you. You only have 4 more, or 5, depending on your speed. Couple more on each side. You got it, gang. Pull your abs in. Nice. Place both ankles or heels on your object and slowly roll down. Quick little set there. Bring your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Why not? And then we are going to flip over really quickly onto our hands and our knees. Just the hands and knees. So shift forward so your shoulders over your wrists, but your butt's not totally, your spine's not totally flat here. You can have your hips up slightly. All right, nice and easy. You're just going to bring your right elbow to your spine and pulsing. So I'm not in tabletop. We do this a lot in tabletop. We're a little bit more extended here, and then you're pulsing, bring your elbow up. So my right elbow is up, so I have a lot of pressure on my right knee. I'm trying to put pressure on my left knee to even it out. And then set that hand down. We're just doing 1 more on the second side, and this is it. And then we get going with this workout. It's kind of a doozy today, I think. We'll see. 4, 3, keep your pelvis level. 2, good, nothing fancy there. Sit back in child's pose. I want your wrists nice and high, that dramatic piano player position. Take 2 breaths, filling up your back body on your inhales. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Slowly let it go. Curling your toes under, pressing into one little down dog, nice and easy. Go ahead and pedal out your knees right, left. Whatever feels good for you right there. Foundationing with the pointer finger and thumb, which you'll hear me say when we do planks and push-ups later. And then carefully walking your feet to your hands. From here, take your feet and spread them out a little bit wider. Like if you're on a yoga mat width apart. My fingers are still on the ground. You're going to do a deep knee bend. You're going to bring your hands up by your ears, stand straight up. Yep. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So exhale, float down, round over. Bend your knees, hips stay down, arms come up. Stand straight up. Nice. 1 more. Float down. Bend the knees. Yeah. Hands come up. Good job, you guys. All right. That's, we're pretty warm. Well, especially if you're sitting here in humidity. Please grab your weight. We have 3 blocks of exercises, 5 drills per block, and you will need your weight for most of everything today. There's a couple that you don't. All right, so first block, we're gonna run through this 2 times through. It's a minute each usually. Sometimes I go a little over depending if you need to learn it. This is a squat to a pullover. It looks like this. So if you're playing with a heavy weight today, you're going to keep your spine neutral. So it's going to be a traditional squat here. You're doing 2 pullovers at the top. And then you drop down. All right, you can begin. Nice. So it's 2 at the top. It's not a shoulder press unless you're dying to do a shoulder press, because you'll see why. We're going to change this up a little bit. Now remember that warm-up move that we did about 5 minutes ago? This is what I'd like to see if you can handle this. You round your back, round, you do a little tight ball. As you inhale, you squeeze your butt so you don't shift your hips. And you do those 2 pulls, you're getting more expansion with the second one. So this is the full shebang here. And you lift. Like you're gonna throw that weight on the ground on the second one. This one, I feel like I'm gonna throw it on the ground so I get a little bit more oomph, but I keep my hamstrings and glutes super engaged. Now, if this rounding or flexing does not feel good for your spine, or you're playing with a really heavy weight, ditch it. Go traditional. Ugh. Good. We're going to go for 10 more seconds. I really wanted you to learn that, or at least try it. Ugh. 3. Nice, you guys. 2. And 1. All right. Your choice, stepping forward into lunges or stepping backwards, okay? It's totally up to you with a alternating oblique twist. Ready? I'm gonna step forward. Right foot goes forward, lunge. Come over the thigh, bring it to your chin, over the thigh. Now again, if you want more, if you're ready for a shoulder press, you can shoulder press in the center quickly if you'd like. You don't have to, you don't have to. Just depends on, how you feel. Because I'm actually having a pretty light weight for this today, I'm going to go a little bit quicker. You guys are keeping your front knee over the ankle. Your spine is neutral, yes, on that. And if that doesn't feel good for the knee, you can always try stepping backwards, right? Those tend to be a little safer for a lot of people because you don't have that forward momentum into that knee joint. But it's good to be able to do both, for sure. Nice. Good, you guys. Try to really rotate. So don't just put the weight to your side. Twist your body so your belly button pulls back. Maybe you have this little opening or rounding in the upper body. That's totally cool. But I'm doing that with my lower back, my lumbar neutral. 5, 4, 3, 2, we're going down to the ground, guys. Good job. You can set your weight out to the side. Surfer push-ups. Yes, that's happening. All right. So start this on your knees, and then if you absolutely want to do toes, you can. But really, hands, if you're a surfer, hands are low. You're going to melt your body all the way down to the ground. Pick up your hands, and then push up explosively. So it's slow on the way down and up. So if you're in a plank, you go slow on the way down, let your belly drop. Maybe your toes come up off the ground. Push up. You're going, exhale. You don't have to go up on your toes. You can absolutely do this on your knees. So my elbows, because I'm not in like traditional chaturanga with my biceps by my ribs, my hands are a tiny bit wider than that. And so my elbows are angling back just slightly, right? So it's at an angle. That's my elbow position. Nice, you guys. Good job. Good job. You only have 15 more seconds. Lift your hands. Literally lift your hands up off the floor at the very bottom. Abs nice and tight. 5, 4. You guys are awesome. 3, 2, and 1. All right, you get to stay on the floor. Weight is optional, but I'm going to use mine. It's going to be 1 sit-up and 4 Russian twists. If you don't want to do the sit-up, you can dish the sit-up. All right, you guys, 1 sit-up first. You can do the pullover if you'd like. Ready, sit, come on back, sitting on up, and then it's just 4, 2, 3, 4. You can do a baby crunch to modify, keeping your heels on the ground on that twist, or you can pick up your feet as another progression, or you can pick up an alternating knee, right, for those 4. You do you, whatever you'd like. Yes, good job. Rolling down, rolling up. Feeling each vertebra meet the floor as you roll down, why not? That should feel pretty good though. Nice. Good job, you guys. Keep moving. It doesn't have to be fast. Just stay consistent. One more full repetition. One more full rep right there. I'm going to finish right here. Good job. All right, no weight. This is your little cardio portion to keep our heart rates up. It's easy, meaning it's basic. 4 knees forward, 4 heels back. 1 minute. Ready, set. I'm going knees up first. 2, 3, 4. And it doesn't have to be 4. It can be whatever number you want. It can be 6. It can be 10. You can go laterally. You can go in quarter turns. Whatever keeps you awake and engaged. Nice. I kind of like the lateral. Boom, 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 at least on the knees. Yes, good job, everybody. Woo. Hope you're playing music. You still have 20 seconds. Try to get those knees up. Yes. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're breathing. That was block number 1. We're going to run through it one more time now that you know all the exercises. You got 10 seconds. You're going to grab your weight. And I'm going to wipe some throat. Okay, you guys ready? It's that squat pullover. It's a double pullover. Ready? Set. If you're working with heavy neutral spine, 2 pullovers, or flexing and extending, like you're gonna throw your weight on the ground on the second pullover. So imagine, so you're getting a little bit more oomph. I'm absolutely contracting my quads and my butt like crazy so I don't shift my hips excessively forward. So think of that expansion on the second pullover coming from your upper chest, maybe your higher ribs, right? How would your body be moving if you were going to throw your weight on the ground? A little different than if you're just moving it around. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, you still need your weight. It's stepping forward or back with your alternating lunges. Optional shoulder press. Ready? Set. Here we go. I'm going forward. You want a shoulder press in the middle? You can. You can do figure 8s. Totally. I actually really like that. Nice. Is your knee still over the center of your foot when you step forward or backwards? Yes, yes, yes. Good job. If you're somebody that always wears shoes when you work out, try to do some workouts without your shoes. And see how that feels. You're working more muscles in your feet, and it'll actually make your feet stronger. Not to mention strengthening up your ankles too, right? 5, 4, good job. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to those belly push-ups, aka surfer push-ups. Knees or toes, maybe some of each. Ready, set, you got this, guys. Coming down slow, and then bringing the hands above the mat. Coming up with a little bit of explosive power. If you're on your knees, you let your, or excuse me, if you're on your toes, you let your knees hit, and then come up right up off the toes. So it's more of coming up like a wave rather than a solid push-up from the floor. You really got to contract your abs and your glutes so you don't put all the pressure into your lower back. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale slowly, blow yourself away from the floor. Anything helps, right? Are you pushing up with your thumbs a little bit? Just see. Just think about it. Nice, everybody. It's your last set of these, by the way. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2. You're just rolling over. Weight is optional. 1 sit-up, 4 Russian twists. Ready? I'm sweating already. Set. Here we go. No hesitation, guys. You can pull the weight over your head if you want. You absolutely do not have to do that. You can just bring the weight down. You can use the weight to bring yourself up if you need to. You can keep both heels on the ground. But because this is the second set, see if you can challenge yourself. Even if it's not for the whole time, but maybe a couple repetitions. You're like, oh, I'm going to try to keep my feet up this time. Maybe you keep your feet up on the pullover butt. Yeah. Just see what you can do. If you're doing that, keep your low back pressed into the ground as best you can. It's like a hollow body hold. Basically, it's a hollow body hold. If you're always rotating to your right side first, try to rotate first to the left. Yep. Nice. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. We're on our feet. Knees and heels. Heels and knees. Doesn't matter what number you do. Ready? Set. And then we get water. I'm going to do like 6 on this one. Yep, get them up. Nice. And the heels are coming to your butt like you're running in hot sand. So it's like, ow, 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 ow. You gotta come up fast. Yes. Run all over the place. Whatever you need to do. You got it, you got it, you got it. Come on, come on, come on. You got 20 more seconds. Can you get your knees higher in the front? Can you go faster in the back? Really working those hamstrings. Woo! Go, 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 go. 3, 2, and 1. Get a quick sip of water. Wipe yourself down. Next drill, you will need, if you don't have a weight with a handle, this is when you need your towel, okay, for this first exercise. So it's a hinge row. Well, I should say it's a hinge to airplane row. So if you're holding a weight in a towel, be very careful not to drop your weight on your toes. Woo. Really careful. You'll see why. All right, so here's the move. Watch me for about 10 seconds and then join in. You're gonna bend your knees. I'll go sideways. You're gonna bend your knees. I'm rowing with my right, so I'm picking up my left, and then I switch sides, and then, just so we don't kill our backs, we stand up, do a mini deadlift. Okay, ready? So just think about, it's the opposite row to kicking leg. The opposite row, I know my brain is like working right now. Opposite row to kicking leg. That's good for us. Whew. So if my left elbow is rowing, my right leg is doing that extension behind me. For some reason, it's a lot easier for me to row first with my right elbow for my brain. I'm gonna try this one. So I bend into a squat, I'm hinging at the same time, and then I stay back there. And now that you've probably got the move, can you get more rotation in your upper body? So I'm really twisting to each side. 5, 4, 3. I gave you a little more time on this one. 2, see, I already messed up. All right. You only see that one more time. You can go ahead and set the towel down if you're using it. I'm not going to use it on the next one. You do need your weight. I call this an around the world lunge, maybe a shoulder press. So check this out. You're going to be going side to side, okay? So my left foot is forward. I'm going to come down like I'm tying my shoe, so I am rounded. I'm going to come up, do one shoulder press. I come halfway down, and then I go around the world to the other low shoelace lunge. I do one shoulder press. I come about halfway down, and then all the way up and over, okay? You're on the clock. So on the second one, if you want to keep your spine neutral, great. Down low, up here. Now try this out. Instead of just bringing the weight up, try to get a little bit of momentum outside of your knee. Swing it up and over, down. That works too. I actually really like that. Ugh. Yes. So the weight is going to lead you on that. I swing the weight so arms move first, and then my feet follow on the around the world part. Arms move. Yes. Yeah, good job, guys. If you're playing with a heavy-duty weight, 1, don't round your body. 2, you can keep the weight close to you. Yeah? 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Set the weight down, please. All right, back to upper body. On the ground. On the ground, upper body. All right, so it's 1 forearm plank to high plank to a push-up. Shake out those wrists. Did I say we didn't have any more push-ups today? I'm not sure what we do. All right, so forearm plank. Come up hand, hand. Maybe take your hands wide. Do 1 push-up, toes or knees. Down, down, up, up. 1 push-up. You guys doing it? Yes, you are. 50 more seconds. 50 more seconds. Good job. You can do this on your knees, of course. The whole thing can be done on the knees. Forearm, forearm, hand, hand. Squeeze your bottom on that push-up. Alternate the elbow that goes down first. Right? So I just went down with my right elbow, so now I'm going down left elbow first. Chin off the chest. If you're on your toes, please contract your quads and glutes as you bend your elbows. Yes? Yes. Woo woo. Now we're sweating. Wowza. Inhale, exhale. Good job, guys. Woo. It actually feels great to sweat excessively. 3, 2, and 1. This is like doing a Bikram workout. Bikram strength workout. All right, so we are flipping. Oh no, we're not flipping. Oh yeah, we're flipping. We're flipping under our backs. So it's a reverse curl for your abdominals. So if you have a heavy weight, you can actually have the weight over your head to glue your upper body to the ground, right? Mine isn't that heavy, but this is the idea. It's just the lower half. If your weight, it doesn't help you stay down, just put your hands down. Try to keep your shoulders there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you're lifting. Or if you have a couch near you to hold on to, that always works too. I want it to be a reverse curl. This can sort of mimic doing a hanging knee raise, which are amazing, I think. I love hanging knee raises. So the second time you see this, we'll give you some oblique options. Your head is down, and hopefully you're looking straight up at your ceiling or the sky. And instead of just popping your legs up and down using momentum, see if you can bring your knees over your hips, and then from there you muscle it up. Woo, yeah. Knees in, and then muscle it straight up. The longer your legs, the more challenging it's going to be because they add more weight down there. So if you want a lot harder, legs go long, breathe. You can absolutely have your hands on the floor. Keep going, keep going. 5, 4, nice everybody. 3, can you hold your last one up too, just for fun right there? Ah. All right, good job. So now we're up on our feet. You need your towel. We're doing a sledgehammer, hopefully I don't break my fan, with your towel, okay? So your feet are gonna be wide. Imagine there is something in front of you that you need to break. Hopefully it's an object, not a person. Hands together. You're gonna swing your towel, boom. Swing your towel, boom. Slam on the ground. You're going. You're killing something. You're not killing anything, but you're trying to smash something. I'm gonna say for me, I don't like killing things, but I have no problem smashing cockroaches. I came back from my 2-week little adventure, and they had taken over my kitchen a little bit. Inhale, exhale. So, keep going, keep going. This is kind of fun, right? As you come around, you're in that extension, right? That's what we practice in that very first drill of this workout. And then, you try to keep neutral lower back, but absolutely get after it with the upper body, guys. Super fun. 10 seconds. Yeah, I like this one. Can you go faster? Why not? Careful with the lower back. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, nice job. All right, let's just get our area put back together. That's fun, right? Okay, we're back to the first drill, which was that hinge alternating row. This guy. I'm not gonna use my towel on this one. But if you have a weight that doesn't have a handle, you're using a towel. All right, so I'm gonna start with the weight in my left hand. I'm gonna hinge, bend your knees. I'm gonna do a leg extension with that left arm row. I switch, I do the other, alternate opposite sides, and then I stand up to get a deadlift move and also to recover the lower back for a hot second. So it should be a pretty light little deadlift when you stand up, yeah? It's a hinge. That's all it is. Or good morning, you can call it a good morning. Squeeze your bottom. Keep going. I'm going to try starting with my left elbow all the time because for some reason my brain cannot do that as well as when I start with the right. So now that you've got the move, again, rotate the chest. When you row that elbow up, you're twisting your upper body. Or your whole trunk, really. It's not just your upper body. I put my opposite arm down because that helps me get the rotation. Yep, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Around the world lunge, shoulder press. You can make this your own. If your lower back is sensitive, keep your spine neutral. I'm going to start with my left foot forward. This is a neutral spine. You do a shoulder press. You come down and then you swing the weight over to the other side. Neutral spine. Whoop, I fell over. One shoulder press down. Swing it on over. If you're working with that flex spine, you can get crazy low, by the way. You come all the way up, squeeze from your front glute, and then I'm tearing the mat apart. I'm pushing my back toes back. Feeling the ground beneath my feet. I'm pushing my back toes behind me. Yes. Nice. 5, 4, 3. Woo. I'm falling over. 2 and 1. Good job. All right. Plank up downs with a push-up. You guys ready? You got 5 seconds. Up, up, push up, down, down, up, up. 3, 2, knees or toes. Squeeze your bottom no matter what. Squeeze your butt. Inhale, exhale. Down, down, up, up. Nice, yeah. So good. My local crew. There are no waves right here, so we just have to train knees, the more stable you're probably going to be through your hips and your core, your trunk. 5, 4, but use your abdominals as much as you can. 2, 1 more just for good measure. Whew. Good job. All right, on your back, it's that reverse curl. So if you're near a couch or something really heavy and secure, a rock, hang on to that guy over your head. All right, 1 minute on the clock. Set. Let's do it. So think about, instead of kicking yourself up, like I mentioned last time, contract yourself up. Contract. Now, if you want a little bit more, just something different, obliques. Your knees go up towards one shoulder, and then they come down center, and they go to the other shoulder. Yep, you alternate. Yes. Whoop. Exhale. As the knees come up, get all that air out. Getting your abdominal wall as flat as you can. So there's no air in there. Keeping it expanded. If your hands are over your head, can you try your best to soften the shoulders and also your face? I'm still trying to get that millisecond hold at the top, forcing myself to stay in the work, yeah, for that little tiny moment. Yes, 5, 4, 3, towel slams on deck, and you can leave your weight where it is unless it's in your way. If you're holding a weight, you don't have to hold a weight. I'm gonna leave mine there. I'm coming up with my towel. All right, guys, it's that same around the world. Boom, 5, 4, I like this one. 3, come on, Effie, on your feet. 2, and here we go. It actually helps to make sound effects. It really does. You'll see. Give it a shot. No one's probably around you. Well, maybe your neighbor or something. So here at the bottom, my upper body's rounded, and I'm coming to the side dramatically, getting that nice rotation. Now, if that doesn't feel good for you, ditch that and make it a little bit more robotic or more traditional, where you're not swooping, you're not spiraling, even though our bodies are meant to spiral. So slowly start incorporating that into your life, if you can. If you can. Come on, really try to hit something. Smash something in pieces down there. I don't know what it could be, but visualize. 5, 4, come on, you can do it. 3, we're going extra seconds. 2, and 1. All right, grab some water. Second block, done. That seems super fast to me. Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something, but I didn't. Okay, we got one more block. We're gonna whip through it twice. We're gonna get through this. All right, 5 exercises. You need your chair. Yes, we're using our chair today, I promise. Chair, weight. I'm making sure mine's super secure. All right, first move is a step up to a lateral lunge alternating. Let me go like this. You guys can see what I'm doing. Right foot, let's start. You're gonna right foot step up, down, down. My right foot does a lateral lunge. Now my left foot, up, down, down, lateral lunge, right foot. Again, if you want to do a shoulder press, by all means, do the shoulder press. I'm going to try not to do my fan. Yep. Left foot, or excuse me, right foot. Lateral lunge. Left foot up, down, down. Lateral lunge. You are absolutely keeping a neutral spine on this one. Keep a neutral spine on that lunge swing. Yep, right there. Good. Nice. Yes. Good job, team. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just, well, your chair can stay to the side. It's to the side. But you're not going to need it for this drill. You'll need it for the next one. Okay, check this out. We're going to one side of your area and then back to the other. It's 2. You go 1. On your second cross chop, low to high, you move. So it's one, and then you move. One stationary, and then you move. When you get as far as you can in your area, do the other side. One stationary, one shuffle. One stationary, one shuffle. That second one, you pretend that you are throwing your weight somewhere. So the first one is prep, and the second one is like, oh God, I gotta huck, I don't know, a big rock to somebody. All right. Ugh. So the one first is prep, like you go, okay, here I go. And then you move. I messed that one up, but yeah, get your timing. One swing, and then I'm really, okay. Again, sound effects help. Yes. Good. It should feel pretty different, the first swing to the second swing. The second one should just feel a little bit more, what is the word? Well, I was going to say it's not better. It's definitely going to feel better. It's going to feel more rewarding, right? Like you can actually toss something. 5, 4, far away. 3, 2, and 1. All right, set your weight down. You need your chair if you have one today. It's a step up, up, down, down into a crouching cat. So we're going to start with the crouching cat, which you saw at the top of this workout. First you plank. Do it with me, guys. One crouching cat that stretches out your back. You can hop or walk in, up, up, down, down. Walk or jump your feet back. Crouching cat. Up, up, down, down. Now, can you do this on the ground and make it harder? Absolutely. Absolutely. You can be down here. And you can bump your head in your chair. Yep, up, up, down, down. Don't overshoot your crouching cat jump. Nice, you guys. Up, up. If you're on a secure surface, meaning your box or chair is not wobbly like mine, jump, the kind of run jump your feet up, yeah, if you want. So I use that bent knee prep in my crouching cat to get a hop if you're hopping. I hop and then up, up, down, down. You just have 10 more seconds. Up, up, down, down. It's just nice to use your total body. Makes you have to think a little bit for hand placement, feet placement. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. All right, what do we got? Okay. You get to sit on your chair with your weight. And I have a weight, again, that I can hold in my hand. So if you can't, maybe use a water bottle or something that you can on this one. All right, so these are the knees. You can just start with the knees right now. That's going to be what you do. Pull your abdominals in. The upper body move is doing an alternating fly. So I go 2 knees with the weight in my right hand, 2 knees as you switch to the center, 2 knees on the left. That's it. Yes, you can go faster than that on the switch off. You don't have to hold it for 2 knees if you don't want to. But if it's really tricky on your brain, hold it for those 2. Out for 2. Yeah, in for 2. And then out for 2. Neutral neck. So please don't have your chin into your chest. Please do not. You're leaning back if you have a chair that you're able to lean back on. Could you do this without a back? Absolutely. It's probably a lot harder. It is a lot harder. But you can really focus on keeping the abdominals grounded when you have that little bit of support by the chair. If you don't have a chair, you shove a pillow underneath your sacrum. We do that a lot, and that'll support you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Towel. This is your cardio portion. Gosh, I'm dripping, dripping, dripping. So here we go. Try this with me at home. Left foot forward. You're going to slam over that left foot. You do a baby shuffle, and then you slam over the right foot. So it's a lunge in my body. There we go, that was the right way. So I'm having the towel on the inside of my area, and then I slam it to the outside on that lunge, or that stance. You don't have to drop into a lunge, but you do have your feet hip width apart. It's not a curtsy lunge. There is no strength and stability in a curtsy lunge. At least when we're moving, right? Sometimes we do that and we stay put, but not on a movement. You will fall over. Nice! Come on, guys. Crush something down there. Abs in tight, please. Keep your abs in tight. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. I don't know about you, my area is destroyed. Okay, we got that round of exercises one more time. So put down your towel, pick up your weight. You need your chair. It's that alternating walk up with a lateral lunge. I'm gonna start with my left foot on this one. Left foot, up, down, down. Left foot goes left. Lateral lunge swing. Right foot, shoulder press is optional. Yes. As you do that step up, feel, this is my right foot, feel that right glute work a little bit. Just notice it. And if you started with me like 3 or 4 months ago and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, you should be feeling it by now. I've done a lot of glute recruitment in the last 3, 4, 5 months, or 5 or 6 years if you've been working out with me on the beach. Woo! I know some of you have. So on that lateral lunge, your toes are pointing forward. You swing the weight, if you're using one, over that thigh, and your spine is neutral. Good job. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. You can set the weight or the chair, excuse me, out of the way if it's in your area, like it is for me. It's that double low to high cross chop moving side to side. Check it. Feet wide, stance. Knees. You go 1. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So the weight's on your lower hip. That's the direction that you're shuffling, yeah? So you do 1 and then you shuffle to the lower hip hand. So it's not a squat, but you're in this athletic stance. Spine is neutral. When you do that second fake throw, you might get a little bit more oomph. You might get a little bit more rounding and spiraling because that's natural, right? We don't throw things all perfectly robotic. Yes. Come on, guys. Stay with it, don't stop now. Maybe you're just figuring out the move. Great. Then attack the move. Attack the move. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Chair, no weight. Chair, no weight. This is that crouching cat. Now you don't have to use the chair. Just don't bump your head if you're doing the step up. So crouching cat, hop into step up. So I'm gonna be back here. I get my plank first. That's how I decide my distance of my feet. And then I bend the knees. I do a baby hop. Up, down, down as quickly as possible. You can walk everything. You can walk in. Up, down, down. So maybe your plank, keep going, to crouching cat is slow and controlled. But your step up is like someone just put a fire poker on your butt. Like you are getting up and you're coming down with some intensity or some fear maybe, if there's a hot poker on your butt. Or there's a jaguar about to bite your butt. How about that? So I'm using that crouching cat, the bent knee position, as a prep for my hop. So I'm not hopping from like a funky straight leg plank. It doesn't work like that. Bend the knees, explode. Again, on the ground is more tense. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The good news is you get to sit down on your chair. I'm going on my chair. If you don't have a chair, you don't need to. You sit on the floor. All right, here we go. Laying back. So if you're on the floor without a chair, put a pillow or a towel rolled underneath your sacrum. All right, 2 knees, center. 2 knees, fly one side, center. Second side, center, side. So rather than just going through the motions, and by the way, if your weight is heavy, you can bend your elbows, right? Make it not as long of a lever. Or you can ditch it and just use the weight of one hand. You put one hand up there, one arm. That's weight, right? I actually haven't Googled how much an arm weighs, like all the bones and muscle and liquids, but maybe I will. Your heads weigh about 14 to 18 pounds. Yeah, I know. Chin off your chest, abs in tight. Nice. Now, could you do this with double knees? Sure. Ooh, yes, you can. That's kind of rough for my back today, especially after all that we've done, but if you want to keep going with that, have at it. 10 more seconds, not even. Come on, guys, belly button to your lower back. 3, 2, and 1. Are you ready for our last slamming of the towel? I'm kind of sad about it because I like that, slamming the towel. I'm doing that shuffle kind of lunge stance one, but if you want to just keep your feet stationary, great. 5, 4, 3, 2, you guys are already on it, I love it. So I'm going to step back. You can even just step back, right, and do that. Or if you like that little movement, I'm just destroying my area already. When I was practicing this last night, my towel was not, and my body was not soaking wet. It does get stuck on you. Nice, come on. Remember, you're stepping into a stance, not a curtsy lunge if you're doing the shuffles, even if you're not doing the shuffles. No curtsy lunging on this. I promise you in life, you're not going to throw a sledgehammer in that position. And if you do, you might hurt yourself. All right, come on, guys. The emphasis is down. Yes, it's a little challenging on your posterior core. Yes, it is. But that's how you become stronger. Just be mindful, right? Listen to your bodies. 5, 4, 3, 2, you're up. Nice. Grab some water. Yay, us. Okay, I actually wanted to finish the next 2 to 3 minutes doing more isometric holds. What? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to keep my towel in my hand because I'm sweating like a crazy person. You don't have to. All right, easy. I want you to hold down. Feet can be wide in a squat. We're pulsing here with a neutral spine for 45 seconds. Now, if you want a little bit more, you can pop a heel. Pop a heel, yes, if you want to hold the weight, you can hold your weight. I'm just not holding weights on this one, but stay low. So what I want is your spine angle to be the same as your shin angle. Just think about it if you don't have a mirror next to you, right? This clearly is not the same angle, and that arching is not feeling good either. So get low. Can you energetically hug your feet in? Hug your feet in, not your knees, your feet. Feel your inner thighs go, hello. That's what they're doing right there. Yeah, so this shouldn't be crazy, but we're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, down to the ground. We're going to hold a push-up pulse. I really call it not so metrics because it's sort of isometric moving it out of it. 5, 4, 45 seconds, pulsing your push-up. 3, 2, you're at the bottom. Chin off your chest. Yes. More traditional push-ups, so hands a little wider than chaturangas. While we're down here, besides just contracting your abs and your glutes, you can do this on your toes, by the way. I want you to think about keeping your shoulder blades apart. So if you feel them squeezing together behind you, Try to protract them. Come up a little bit, spread them apart, and then try to bend your elbows with them apart. So we're not collapsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, good job. 4, 3, 2, just push up on your hands and knees. We're gonna do a 45-second low lunge. So I'm starting from here, because I'm only gonna come up an inch or two, and I'm gonna be suffering. Ready, set, curl your back toes under. That's it. Hinge forward if you'd like. If you want more traditional, stay upright. Hinge forward, regardless, hug your front heel back and your back toes forward. So my left foot is dragging back, my right toes are pulling like I'm trying to wrinkle my mat. And you're pulsing at the same time. Oh, hello. Hello, thigh. This is where you can't run away from the work. If you started to creep up, see if you can float down an inch. I'm with you guys. Yowza. My left foot is forward, so my left hip is starting to push to the left. So see if you need to sweep your hips to the right to keep your back hip behind the front knee. 3, 2, come down. Hello, butt cheek. Switch out your foot, curl the back toe under. Let's just get this over with, guys. Ready, set, go. Let's do it. All right. So I'm hinging. I'm not rounding on this one. I'm opening the chest. Maybe one of your hands back if that helps you. I'm hugging my right heel back and my left toes forward. Woo! And now, because I'm getting tired, my right hip is pushing out towards you guys. So I'm sweeping my hips back. So just think about what could be happening in your body. It's compensating. It's trying to make things easier. But sometimes, most of the time, that means finding tricks around what really needs to be working. Oh my gosh, we still have 5 seconds. Get lower. Come on, you guys. I want to see your heads drop. 3, yes. 2, and 1. Just fall carefully to the floor. Good job. Ah. All right, sit back. 2 breaths, maybe 3. 3 breaths in a child's pose. Why not? Whew. 1 more breath, depending on your speed. Pressing yourself up to your hands and your knees. Step your left foot, or any foot really, left foot forward. We're going to do a quick little stretch here. So make sure your front knee's over your ankle. And then once it's over the ankle, shift back a little bit. Push down with your back shin. Tuck your tail, so pelvic tilt. Climb up. Now keep this pelvic tilt as you, again, move forward. So you're going to try to feel more stretch in your back quadricep, the hip flexor, rather than just doing this, which actually is less stretch on the hip flexor, believe it or not. It's a true story. Take your back knee arm up. This is my right arm, and side bend over. And if you'd like, with your hips square to that side of your mat, or whatever side you're facing, then open up your chest. Yeah. So try that again. Square off. Keep that, my right hip is forward towards my front foot, and then I keep that hip forward. I'm even hanging onto it, right? To keep it square. Open up the chest. Nice. All right, hands go down. Pick up your back knee off the ground. Just let that feel good for a moment. Hands are foundation. Step back. Bend your knees a little bit. So it's sort of a half a crouching cat, half a down dog. Pedal out your legs, please. Nice. And then step your second leg forward. So this is my right leg now. Knee over the ankle, make it so. Climb, or actually don't climb up yet. Push the back of the toes down. Contract your abs here, pelvic tilt, then climb up. If you haven't shifted back, shift back, and then do a little squeeze your back butt cheek to go forward. And if you want to kind of play with the difference, like doing this, just letting everything go, and pulling back, for one, honestly, you shouldn't really ever let your muscles just go blob out, because you lose that integrity, you lose the strength. So I'm stretching, but I'm actually pulling my front heel back to get my right glute involved. I'm tucking my tail under. Send your left hand up if you haven't already, and side bend over. So you're always supporting your structure, even when you're stretching, especially when you're stretching. Open up that back shoulder. Yes. And then rotate forward. Do that one more time for me. Open up. And then forward. Good job. Hands go down. one child's pose, and then we're gonna finish on our feet, you guys. Yep, finishing on our feet. All right, lock your feet to hands, rolling up. I want us to finish just with 2 deep breaths together today. Feet a little bit wide, soften the knees. Inhale, expand, make yourself big and bold and powerful, and then exhale all the way down. You guys crushed that workout. Inhale one more time up, inhale up. On the way down, roll out your wrists just because we can. Take the backs of your hands together first, elbows are low, forward and back. I'm gonna come forward so you can see me. Yes, right there. And give yourself a hand, you guys. Super good job, thank you so much for joining me today. Good job, good job. Oh, my little clicker fell off, hang on.